Ever wondered why we don't see chronic diseases in wild animals? Is it their diet? Let's delve into this interesting question. There's a myth, quite popular, that wild animals are immune to chronic diseases due to their natural diet. It's an appealing thought, isn't it? The idea that all those wild beasts, roaming free, are somehow protected by the food they eat. But before you start planning a diet of raw antelope and wild berries, let's examine the facts. This notion, while fascinating, is fundamentally flawed. It lacks substantial scientific evidence and is often fueled by overgeneralizations and misconceptions. For one, wild animals do face health issues, but they're often different from the ones we humans deal with. Secondly, the idea that diet alone can prevent chronic diseases is, at best, an oversimplification of a complex issue. So, is it really their diet that keeps wild animals free from chronic diseases? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back, Mythbusters. Now let's debunk this myth with some hard facts. Scientific studies have consistently shown that wild animals do suffer from chronic diseases. For instance, elephants have been observed to develop arthritis, and cardiovascular disease is a known killer among dolphins. These are not isolated incidents, but rather part of a larger pattern suggesting that chronic diseases are a common part of life in the wild. Diet, while important, is just one factor that affects an animal's health. Other factors include genetic predisposition, environmental stressors, and infectious diseases. Moreover, the seeming absence of chronic diseases in wild animals is often because these conditions go undetected due to their short lifespan and lack of health monitoring. Here's another twist. Chronic diseases in wild animals are often underreported as they are less apparent than acute conditions, such as injuries or infections. So, as we can see, the myth that wild animals do not suffer from chronic diseases due to their diet is far from the truth. So, now that we've busted the myth, what's the real deal? Well, let's circle back to the crux of the matter. Wild animals, just like us, are not immune to chronic diseases. It's not that they don't suffer, it's just that these afflictions often fly under the radar due to our limited understanding and observation. What we see on those nature documentaries is but a sliver of their reality, and it's crucial to remember that. Diet, although important, is merely a piece of the health puzzle. It works in tandem with other factors like genetics, environment, and lifestyle. A lion doesn't stay fit just by eating gazelles, and a parrot doesn't live for 50 years on seeds alone. Each species has its own intricate web of factors that contribute to its overall health. Remember, myths are often just that. Myths. Always question, always explore, and never stop learning. Until next time, keep busting those myths.